friends, today I'm going to share some tips on protection and motivation in difficult times that you can practice today and even later when all these things are over. So the first tip is build a strong and protective aura. The most important thing that you can do is meditation. Meditation not only helps you to build a strong protective aura around you, but also to keep your immunity going strong and your mental and emotional well-being is also taken care of. Also, the other thing is, and the most important thing is devotion. Important and astrological protection that anybody can have is the love for God. Love for God gives you power, as Yogananda puts it, to stand unshaken amidst the crash of breaking worlds. So remember and write it in your heart, nothing can touch you inwardly if you love God. The second tip that Yogananda said is to surround yourself in Om, because Om is a very protective and healing sound, and the one way that you can practice this is by chanting Om yourself or by listening to Om chants. And another way is to practice this technique that Yogananda taught us is to make circles with your hands, and while you make circles, close your eyes and visualize a light, protective light surrounding you. So join your palms and do it together with me, and also chant Om Tat Sat while you make these circles. So we have to do this 3 times. Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat. So while you are making these circles, you also visualize a protective light surrounding you. This also helps tremendously. This you can do in a standing position or sitting position, whatever is possible. The third thing to have a strong protective aura is to stay positive. The best way to instantly get you in a positive mode, personally, I feel, is grateful. Being grateful. Being grateful just instantly gets you in that positive mode. Take for example now, just be grateful that you are alive and that you have everything to keep yourself healthy and safe at home. Also, to avoid negative influences and negative things around you will help you to keep yourself positive. The most negative thing that right now all of us are doing is watching news. Best thing I would suggest you to do is to just allot one time during the day when you would watch news to keep yourself up to date, and that's it. The second tip is to stay healthy. We all know what all things we need to do to avoid getting COVID-19 into our homes, by sanitizing the things around us, by sanitizing ourselves, washing our hands, and etc. But we also need to stay physically and mentally healthy. So stay eating healthy, and working out is so very important, especially during this time. So working out also gets you in a very positive mode, and also helps you to get out of that lethargy and demotivation and all the stress that all of us are experiencing. It actually releases endorphins in your body that helps you feel really good about yourself. Also, working on the mental and emotional level, meditation helps, as already said, and that is also a very important thing to keep yourself mentally strong. So there is a technique that Swami Kriyananda gave to think a positive thought opposite to any negative pattern that you might have. For example, that something like that triggers anxiety in you. So for example, if your negative thought pattern is, I lose my peace when my kids or my spouse or anybody in the family does not listen to me, So the opposite of this would be that, and this needs to be affirmed very strongly and more often during the day, that my mind is strong, centered, full of light. Nothing can touch the line of my soul. This would be really helpful and can be practiced for any negative patterns that you might have. The third tip is learning to live in here and now. This is something that I've been reminding myself every day, almost every day now. Just taking one day at a time, be it working from home, doing all your household chores like cooking, cleaning, dusting, be it washing dishes, etc. So all of that and everything should be done by keeping in mind that this one day I need to do it, and doing this every single day without thinking about the future and uncertainty. So in these ways you will build your spiritual power, and whatever good is accomplished through you will be accomplished in greater effectiveness. Share the light with others. Surround yourself in the light, in Om and God, and radiate the light outward. It will not only change your life, but the countless lives of others as well.